As a scheduler, you have to contend with a variety of complex factors and situations. Your task? To juggle them all and find a way to schedule effectively. That's why WorkSync is here, to provide a smart, intuitive approach to creating and managing schedules. Simplify your process, cut down on missed shifts, and empower your employees to be more independent so you can focus on other important tasks. With WorkSync, employees have more control over their schedules, improving their work-life balance and job satisfaction. When last-minute changes arise, your team can easily communicate to find a solution. This saves you trouble and ensures that all shifts get filled quickly. If you have to follow federal, state, or industry regulations, we've got you covered. We research them extensively to help craft your perfect solution. Next, we learn about your scheduling requirements. What types of employees do you have? What are their specific skills and roles? They're assigned to work groups based on your specifications and categorized by levels, making it easy to keep track of your organizational structure. We also take into account when your employees are needed, the number of people required to work in different positions at particular times. This information is used to create scheduling patterns with shift timeframes based on your hours of operation. With all of this in the background, we help you build a master schedule, which you'll use to jumpstart the creation of future schedules, saving you time. The master schedule is divided into several categories: the days when coverage is needed, the areas that need coverage, shifts or the amount of time needed, work position or the types of employees required, and coverage schedule or the number of employees required. The scheduling process is broken into 3 stages: compose, posted, and live, each with its own set duration. These stages make up your workflow as a scheduler. The first stage of the scheduling process is the compose stage. This is when you figure out who you need and when and where you need them. In this stage, you can adjust coverage, address employee availability, schedule employees, and deal with known absences and conflicts. Start by adding coverage schedules, which indicate the number of employees that are needed for given shifts. Then, assign employees to those shifts yourself or leave them open for employees to pick up on their own later. If you're assigning them yourself, you can view potential candidates for each shift, which appear in panels based on their workgroup category and availability that you've set up. Remember, at this stage, your schedule is not live, so employees can't see it or access it. The posted stage. The next stage of the scheduling process is the posted stage. This is when you open your schedule, allowing employees to engage with it, and when final changes are made before the schedule goes live. The schedule can be posted with or without shifts already filled. All unfilled shifts will remain open for employees to pick up themselves. You have the option to add employees to all shifts or fill some and leave others open. Set rules in advance. Are shift trades and pickups automatically approved, or do they require approval? Can employees see coworkers' schedules? Are there specific requirements for shifts and positions? Can employees drop whole or partial shifts? Create these parameters based on your needs. Now it's time for employees to interact with the posted schedule. This is where mobile technology comes in. WorkSync Mobile is a central location for employee collaboration and communication. They can use mobile to engage with the schedule by trading, dropping, and picking up open shifts. These are called employee actions. They're able to send requests, contact and message each other, and receive notifications and confirmations via text. What we call scheduling actions are done in the posted stage, so adjustments can be made before the schedule goes live. Actions that require attention appear on your dashboard, in your to-do list, and in the schedule. Select a scheduling action to view it and decide whether to approve or reject the shift trade or pickup. Depending on your decision, the employee is sent a confirmation and added to or deleted from the shift. The schedule automatically updates, so you don't have to worry about keeping everything organized manually. Finally, you have the live stage. This is when employees actually punch in and show up for shifts. Inevitably, Day-to-day issues arise that cause employees to have to miss work. Finding out a day before, or even hours before, that someone won't be able to come in can be a big problem. But with WorkSync, last-minute news is no reason to panic. When an employee needs to call off work, they can do so with their mobile app. A scheduling action notification will appear to let you know something requires attention. You can select it to see more information and release the employee from their shift. Once you've done this, the employee receives a confirmation text. The shift is now open and posted as available, with a notification going out to all employees who are qualified for it. If an employee decides to pick up the shift, you'll be notified, and once it's approved, the employee receives a confirmation and the schedule updates with the newly filled shift. If no employees pick up a called-off shift, or there's not enough time to wait for it to be picked up, you have two choices. If a replacement isn't needed, you can ignore it and leave it unfilled. But if a replacement is needed, you can initiate a call-out. With just a few clicks, you're able to send a notification to all employees asking for someone to fill the shift. Once a call-out is sent, you can view the responses, make a decision, and select an employee, based on factors like who's most conveniently located. The selected employee receives a confirmation and is added to the shift. As for the other employees who responded but weren't chosen, they're notified that the shift has been filled and thanked for their willingness to help out. Scheduling is a cycle that repeats on an ongoing basis. At a certain point, for instance 1 week before the live schedule ends, the scheduling template is rolled forward for the upcoming scheduling period. Employees can continue to interact with the current schedule, allowing you to begin working on the next one. Every step of the way, WorkSync makes life easier for you and your staff, ensuring that your scheduling process remains efficient, responsive, and seamless for the long term.